Hi everyone, this is your friend Darren, Daniel Hutchins. We're back again for another late night video. What are we doing? We're gonna do a very, should we say, an argumental piece. Yes, an argumental piece. Superhero films. Why do critics miss the point? Are superhero movies just mindless entertainment, or is there something more to them? Well, we're about to answer you that question. Recent superhero movies like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and The Flash have sparked much debate about in regard to the genre's evolution. But are critics missing the real message these films are sending? Well, superhero films are $1 billion industry, and if some recent releases breaking box office records, make no mistake, but are these movies just about action and spectacle? Or are they actually exploring deeper themes? Okay. Now we're about to explore some controversy. You know what that means. Controversy. You know me. It's controversy. Woo woo. It's controversy. Join the controversy train, motherfucker. Again. Are superhero movies just mindless entertainment, or is there something more to them? Superhero films are facing waves of criticism, but many of these complaints might be missing the bigger picture. I, here on Hutchins Hut, and all you other 350 plus more subscribers on my channels and affiliations, will say, we are tired of critics bashing on our favorite superhero movies. This is why they are wrong. Okay. So now, okay. Here is more, shall we say. Superhero genre, again, has a very big cultural impact on me and the rest of society, including you. The evolution of superhero films and their origins, as we know from the books and to the movies and from the films and the shows, etc., etc., etc. The changing perception of superhero films within society, of the real world and the fictional worlds. Common criticisms found in superhero movies. Formula narratives and predictable storylines, lack of original ideas and reliance of established tropes, and over-reliance on CGIs and spectacles. What is the deeper meaning of a superhero movie? Well, Professor Daniel Hutchins here telling you, you have to explore the complex theme like mortality, sacrifice, and redeeming ourselves. And boy oh howdy, we wish we can redeem ourselves. Because some of us feel like pieces of shit, just like myself, as I've told you again, from all the legends and stories I've told of. Addressing current social issues and anxiety. And oh boy oh howdy, I have lots of anxiety. Don't make that mistake. Providing escapism and empowerment to all audiences of the younger age between the age of 18 to middle age, or whatever you qualify as the age group. The emotional impact of superhero movies. They are supposed to evoke feelings and drama and wonder, excitement and inspiration to be something more than what you are. Now granted, they also create a sense of shared experience and community, just like when Stan Lee used to always say, the universe is right outside your window, quite literally and figuratively. Again, Excelsior! Again, that was also later added on the New York State flag, believe it or not. Excelsior! Anyway, back to the topic again. They also offer some relatable characters with compelling narratives and stories that resonate to you. You, yourself, my 350 plus other followers on my channels and affiliations, all the millions and billions of believers across the world, and myself. Because, again, at the end of the day, it's me delivering y'all the content. How to escape and avoid criticism. Well, one, you can just do what I say, shut up, and just tell them to shut up and say that they're wrong and we have opinions of ourselves. Or there's also this breakdown I can tell you right here. You have to understand the reason and the cultural significance to a superhero film and its characters. Acknowledging the fact there's a diverse range of films within the superhero genre. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. Because when we make mistakes, we feel like shit. And we don't feel like shit because we don't want to be shit. And to not be shit, we can't make mistakes. As I said again and again and again and again and again. Encouraging a more nuanced approach to evaluate the superhero movies. Oh boy, oh howdy. Well, how do we do that? Well, we have to encourage more people to believe my opinions, and you can have people believe in your opinions. So then that way, instead of hurting each other on social media and saying how much a movie sucks, we're supposed to help each other understand what is going on with the universe, more specifically, the comic book universe. Okay, so, again, I'm saving this idea as such, because it is important to understand the reason why critics think they know everything, but they don't, because we know better than they do. Make no mistake, shalabam, shalabam. Okay, expanding on that topic, superhero films are just more than CGIs and explosions. Okay, here is the outline. From the comic book pages to the silver screen, tracing the evolutions of superheroes go back, far back, all the way back to the golden age of comics back in 1930 and 1940. Make no mistake, as Master Eric has once said to me, and now I say to you. The early day of superhero cinema analyzed the impact of a movie like the Superman franchise and the Batman franchise in popular culture. The modern superhero movies examining the rise of the Marvel Cinematic Universe from its humble beginning back in 2008 when Robert Downey Jr. was the one that helped us get the Marvel Cinematic Universe on foot and add its further influence on the world. And our world, respectively, our world. It's more than just action. And boy, oh howdy, it is more than just action. It has theme, it has death. Yes, many, many death. Exploring the complex theme of power, responsibility, and sacrifice that is present within a superhero movie, or series, or cartoon, or whatever. Character developments highlighting the psychological complex mind within a superhero or villain. For example, the psychology inside of Batman, the psychology in front of Joker, just to name an example, and showcase their strength, their struggles, their weaknesses, and motivation drive, what helps them keep going. Social commentary, analyzing the fact how superhero films neglect and engage with a contemporary social and political issues, more especially because here on the channel we hate the government, as I have told you once and I've told you again. Power symbolism, iconic imagery and symbolism, breaking down the real reason why we have visual special effects in superhero movies and why they have deep meanings. The ideas of escapism, exploring the reason why audiences like us are drawn to superhero narratives and their ability to provide a way to escape from the real world, which honestly, the real world really sucks right now. As again, I've told you, again and again and again. The impact of representation. Oh boy, oh howdy, here we go again. Discussing the importance of diversity and inclusion of races and ethnicities within the superhero universe, the films, the movies, the series, etc., 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 and by their ability to resonate to widespread audiences like ourselves. Yes, make no mistake about that. The future of superheroes. The landscape is changing. Yes, it has changed. That is true. Look at what happened with Thunderbolts. The Avengers never showed. Analyzing the recent trends and motivation made by the superhero industry. More importantly, our industry. Here we like to study about here on Hutchins Hut. Exploring a new frontier. Well, really just not just like the Wild West frontier or not like Star Trek frontier. We're just talking just frontiers in general. Discussing the potential in a superhero film and breaking some new groundbreaking discoveries and pushing the boundaries of storytelling where no one has ever tried or has attempted before. Quite literally and figuratively. Impact of emergent technology. Examining the role of CGI, for that you don't know, computer graphic imagery, virtual reality, and other technologies in shaping the current landscape, or should we say the modern era, of superhero movies. The legacy. This is the most important aspect of all. The legacy it leaves behind. Just like how Master Eric has left his legacy behind for me, I continue it for you. The enduring impact of superhero movies, series, shows, cartoons, etc., etc., etc. Discussing the influence of pop culture, the clothes, and even real-world events that we are living in right now. The role of superhero movies in shaping and understanding the reason why we need to be a hero and why we have identities. And lastly, the future of superheroes and their genre, speculating which direction they will go, and more movies yet to come. And boy oh howdy, we have had many, many actors in the last 30 years trying to play as Batman. Make no mistake there, he's the most recasted superhero of all of superhero cinema. Again, this is 13 and a half minutes of my talking here, so I hope you enjoyed this one. And I'll see you in the next one.